mirrored rescue lines, which is 2 rescue lines, a main line and a belay line. And the first thing we do is we build an anchor. And we have a little thing that we say, it's a wrap 3 pull 2. So that means we're going to go around we're using this tree for an anchor. You could use a car, you could use the wheel of the car or the trailer hitch or anything. But you want to wrap 3 times around. Usually when we're out in the wilderness we use a tree. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pull 2. We're going to do a water knot. We're going to tie the ends of the water knot. And the water knot has to face the load. So for today, we're going to say the load is the load's over here. So Becky's wrapping 3.2, and then we're gonna flake the line. So what we do is what we mean by flaking the line is basically we want to keep the end of the line over here, and then we drop the line out of the bag. How long is it?
Is that a 200 foot? Hey?
Great.
Yeah. I almost grabbed the 300 and then I'm like, wait, I don't need those.
That is 150.
Yeah.
What we mean by flaking the line is it just rests on top of the line that you've pulled out. So like when we pull it, when we feed it, it feeds nice and smoothly.
So that's called flaking the line?
Flaking, yeah. So we always use a tarp when we flake. Right, yeah, as Becky was saying, you want to check it, make sure that there aren't any, issues you might have with the line. The lines have a life, so we don't use old. Here.
Do you guys have a set limit of years that you'll keep lying around if it's not damaged?
For webbing, it's 3 years. Jeff, for regular line,
I'd say 2 years.
2 years. Okay. So everything we have right now is, I think, is newer than that. We've just switched out quite a bit, which is why we made all those toys. Huh?
And any catastrophic failures would cause retirement of the rope.
Okay. And what would be a catastrophic failure?
Well, a catastrophic event, sorry.
Okay.
So like if you were to shock load it or something like that, say the rescuer for some reason fell on it like 10 feet or 15 feet and loaded it really hard, that would probably be enough for us to want to go ahead and retire it.
Okay.
So that's one of the things that you're doing with sort of managing your rope log and things like that. How many times you use it, what you've used it for, and stuff like that.
Okay.
So training like this, obviously we're not really actually stressing it at all, but you're a real rescue with 250 pounds on it or something like that.
Yeah.
You're going to want to keep track of that.
Okay. Okay. And then, sorry, I'll get in close here. Sorry. So what is that?
This is a figure 8 on the bite.
Okay, so the end.
Dressing the knot.
And the water knot on the wrap 3 pull 2.
This is what we use to so this is the is the end of the line. This is the end. We secure the end of the line to the anchor. And we do that, put it at the back. And you want to have the locking part of the mechanism facing outwards. Because if it faces the tree or whatever you happen to be using for the anchor, it could, you know, friction could open it. And we don't want that to happen. And you want to make sure that it's locked.
Go around all three.
So it's safety this.
Already? Oh. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to pull two. And you don't want this, am I right? You don't want it less than 90 degrees.
Yeah.
So that's about 90 degrees.
You want
so this is good.
You want it less than 90.
I mean,
Don't
less
want it
than.
larger.
Right, you don't want it more than 90.
Sorry.
Just got
You know what I meant. All right, this is where we attach the MPD. Some obsessive person put it away. This is the MPD. This is what we use for ascending and descending. It's a it has a release handle that you lift up and turn counterclockwise, and it has a parking brake. Okay, and on the back there's a diagram that shows how you actually feed the load through the device, actually the rope. It's got what's going on here? Yeah. So can everybody see that? Okay. This I call just from the videos I've seen, the short side, and that's the side where you want to feed the rope, the line through.
Can you read the name brand of that guy?
Sorry?
Can you read the name brand of that guy?
It's a CMC.
CMC?
It's 11 millimeter. It's for, they make two. There's one for a 13 millimeter rope also. Mm-hmm. This, we would give you each one to take home, but they're like $800. So yeah, that's why I haven't been able to, you know, I was like going, wow, it's been 6 months since I've touched one of these things. So if you know, notice that I'm... Okay, so this is the load end of the line. Where was I? So we're going to feed it the short side. So we're coming here. No, yeah. And this, it has a one-way pulley in it. That's what it's equipped with, and it has a movable lock, which is right here. It's not really moving. Anyway, and it has a stationary post here that you can also use for friction. It's a friction post. So we're gonna, when you, did this wrong. Scratch that.
I always load it wrong 3 times first.
Is that because your load side is on,
yeah,
on the short side?
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Okay, so this is the side that you're gonna be, you know, you're going to grab this for friction. The side of it's the feed end of the line. So you can always tell that these two devices, the stationary friction and the brake, are on the friction side initially. You bring it around, and then you always want it. You always want this flange here. I don't normally use these gloves. Okay, so you have a becket here, which you can actually hook a pulley to when we do a mechanical, what do we call that? Mechanical
Advantage?
Yes. So here we have the load end of the line coming out on the load side of the MPD. And you can test it by giving it a good yank. It'll grab automatically. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to hook it to the anchor. Carabiner.
It's in your pocket.
Carabiner lady.
It's in your pocket. It was on there.
Oh.
You're right. That's what I need Becky for. These are deep pockets. All right. Now I think I need you to pull on this.
Okay.
I need to have some.
You lock that carabiner?
Oh, this one. Is that twist gonna? Oh no.
Okay, so the load end is going to be, the rescuer is going to do their knots on the load end and hook the load end up to, you know, their harness, and that's really not your job when you're setting up the MPD, because they because why? Because they have to be in control of all of their equipment. So I guess you could put a, should we put a figure 8 on a bite on that, or?
When this, that MPD locked, if you have like a little twist like that, is that going to screw you up when you go to like this webbing? Is that going to flip it on you? Or?
What do you mean? Oh, I want it like this.
Yeah, I'm not, I don't have enough practice with them to know. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and that's all part of the safety checks, right? You catch weird little things like that, yeah.
Okay, so I like to operate it. Well, I don't know, just because I'm. I like to have I like to be on this side of the. Aren't we always on this side of the?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah.
We try to be, yeah. It's easier if you're right-handed to be like that, yeah. So you can operate.
I like to, you know, operate the device with it. Okay, now if you pull on this. Okay, let's say if you have to leave the, for some reason you have to leave. So, can you pull, give me some tension here.
No, because you have to give me some.
You put the parking brake on, and then you do an overhead. Can you give one more
I can't, because you have it locked.
You can pull a little harder on it.
No, you have it locked.
Anyway, then you do it. Yeah, you really are. And you do an overhead knot like this, and you want to get it as close to the MPD as possible.
Okay.
Becky's making me nervous. Okay.
She makes me nervous.
So if you pull tighter on that, actually.
You have it locked. That's the whole point of it.
Well, that's the whole point of it, is having it
So
locked.
you have to unlock it and give me some slack,
All right.
Okay.
and then I'll move for you.
Oh, okay. Well, no, let's say you have to, well, I'm demonstrating if they have to leave it.
Right, but you wanted me to move.
It's always been my impression that you have to lock it first.
You do now, if this is what you're going to do, but you wanted me to move, so you had to unlock it.
Anyway, okay, so then you do an overhand knot like this, and that, and then you lock it. And what this does is, after you can actually pull this up and get as close to the device as possible, and lock it, and then what this does is it indicates to the person, or to the rest of your crew, that this is closed off. you see a knot on here, and you know that it's not operable. Okay.
Okay.
That's what it's for, when you have a rescuer on rope and you want to walk away.
Gotcha.
Hey!
Probably wouldn't do that while they're hanging. It'd be like they're on the ground.
Right.
Yeah. And you're not gonna
Okay, so what do we want now?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
You guys want to do the 3 to 1? Okay.
So give me a little more slack so I can move. Yeah.
All right. So, okay, yeah, let it out a little bit. So who knows how to do a press like?
Yeah.
Okay, Ryan, could you grab that press right there, and we're gonna set this up for a 3 to 1. We're gonna set press out here, and if Becky would pull on the rope a little tighter. And we want the we don't want the knot.
So if you turn it, it's,
Yeah, we want
yeah,
the knot
yeah.
on
on
one of the sides of the.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, excellent.
Beautiful.
Okay, so
Thanks, Jeff. You helped me out with this one just a few minutes ago.
Perfect. It's good practice.
So we're just doing a single pulley now.
Yeah.
And then
Which you can see
I'm just gonna do this. Make sure that's over. There. Okay. Sorry. Thank you.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the. Yeah, hold on. Here, why don't you grab that, and we're gonna feed the. We're gonna put that through the. Put the pressic on the pulley on the pressic.
Yep.
Then we're gonna go load the.
I'll load the rope.
Yeah, we're gonna load the rope. So there's a little lock right here.
Okay.
Press that and it slides over. It goes that way.
Yeah.
Good job.
Like this?
Yeah. And then we're going to close
Perfect.
it. So this is called a, see, I'm an MPD operator, so we have haulers too. So, okay, we're going to have Ryan, you're going to be a hauler. So what you're going to do is, I want you to run the pressic out to Becky. Okay. and then, okay, so now I'll put some tension on that. But you'll need to, you'll need to come more this way with the line, with this line. Yeah.
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 Walk this rope back to him.
Yeah.
No, you're coming towards me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so
I got you.
this is called 3 to 1. There's 3 ropes. 1, 2, 3. And what it means is that for every 3 feet we pull, we're actually lifting only a foot. So we also do a 5 to 1, which means every 5 feet we pull, we're only lifting a foot. And that's for like a heavier load. Are we going to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's show.
So anyway, so you can start doing it like, do it like an overhand. See, so Ryan's hauling the load.
Oh boy.
And this is what we do. Well, see, it was all the way out, so we can't really do a
Yeah.
reset.
We can do it on the back cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go back up. Should we go back out?
Yeah. Do you?
Pull it for me.
What are we doing here? Yeah, Ryan.
Here, pulley.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, so let's say we have a really heavy load, so we have to switch to a 5 to 1. What we do is, I'm going to send Ryan out there again. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to this, yeah. And, oh wait, hold on. Come back, please. We need a double pulley out there. And we don't need the press egg. Because we already have one right here.
So Renee just showed me this.
So you're going to remove that carabiner, and we're going to put the double pulley on the prusik. No, we're not taking the pulley off. You don't remove the pulley. We're going to bring the pulley back here. We're going to hook it onto this becket, and then we're going to take these two lines, and we're going to hook them onto the double pulley.
Okay, so you got this?
Yeah. Not on the prusik. Please.
Oh, is this the shortcut way?
I don't know. This is not the way that.
Okay.
So I'm not sure.
So yeah,
this
is.
The way I was taught it.
Okay. Yeah.
So Ryan, you need to take these two lines here.
Oh, it is. This is this JT like quick way.
Yeah, and then go out to the prusik. And then we're gonna put this.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know this way either, but I guess it's quicker.
On here.
It might be, but it's also easier to get
Twisted.
So.
Well.
It's okay. We'll just watch.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So you might want to.
I think if you do it closer
So like Becky was
together.
talking about getting them twisted, we want to kind of.
Make sure we don't do that.
Yeah, this line right here. Put this on the inside pulley. This line here. Put it on the inside pulley.
Inside facing you or inside facing us?
The inside pulley facing. Yeah,
So
there.
that's the way it's gonna go?
Yeah, put it on the inside one. There we go. And then the other one. Do we have it twisted? Is it twisted? No.
Nope.
It's not.
And to avoid getting super twisty, if you do it closer all together at the tree, it's.
Are they going the same direction?
They appear to be.
Okay. Okay, so maybe you can pull on this a little bit, Becky.
See.
Big ma'am.
just walk back the.
Okay, so walk back. Yeah.
Just the one.
Yeah.
Back that way. See
Walk back.
There we go. Oh, Link.
Yeah, we don't. The plastic
tight.
is,
There.
there. Okay, so yeah, it is. It is twisted. So I think that you can fix this by just walking out there and switching those.
I think it's just there. Just let that go. Let that go. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yep.
No, I think you can walk out there and fix it right. Can he not fix that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can we just
You'll
flip
have
the
to come
deer?
out. You'll have to come out.
No. Can we do that?
What?
Can we just do this?
Flip the
You
deer
can
in?
maybe.
No.
Other way?
I think it's just one line. Not
Yeah, it's just one line. Yeah.
not gonna work.
So I think you have to switch them on the pulleys.
It's just this one position and.
So this is the only way I've learned how to do this.
Okay.
So there.
Is there another way?
Yes.
Yeah.
If we did it down here with the swap, I'll show you next.
All right.
We'll
Yeah.
try that next.
Because this is Brian McLaughlin taught us this.
I think this is a quick thing if you're.
If you're not in someone's backyard.
Yeah.
The level of difficulty might be a little higher.
Yeah.
It's probably faster, but the level of difficulty might be a little bit higher.
Okay.
Okay. Very nice, guys. Very nice.
All right.
Okay.
So, can you see this, Diana? This is a 5-to-1. And so now we're hauling 5 feet of rope for every 1 foot the rescuer comes up.
Are you locked? Second?
Huh?
Are you locked? It's not cheating.
Uh,
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
locked.
It was just me. Wonderful.
Okay.
You know, I think this is Jeff's right. You know, this is like for.
Okay.
You guys ever use a 5-to-1 on the field?
Most of the time.
Really?
It's like, you know, big dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big dog. That's why I like the little skinny people to go over there.
Oh, yeah, quarantine, change that.
So not you.
Okay.
So not me.
So, do you want to do the regular way? Oh, you want to show reset? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say as we come out, keep pulling it in, Ryan. So we're going, pulling it in. So we get up here, and we go reset, and
Reset.
So that's the edge minder will let the rescuer know that we're resetting the line, which means we're basically stopping. And so what you do is you want to come up and pull that prusik back out to Becky. Well,
That's fine.
You don't have to worry about
Yeah.
it.
you don't really have to worry about it.
Yeah.
No. You're gonna. All you do is just take the
Slide it
prusik,
on
and open it, and then pull it out.
And sometimes it's helpful if you grab, good.
Well,
Yeah.
I had a lot of trouble with that in the beginning. Because
Hey, Jeff, will you shut the tailgate? Sorry, I'm probably burning out the battery.
Full weight on the end. It moves.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
So here you are. So then we're
Resetting
going.
is just that simple.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're going to continue to haul. Becky, she's coming up with little Pekingese.
Okay.
There we go. So that's a 5-to-1.
Okay.
What else would you like?
Let's show the other 5-to-1 transfer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the non-Stefan 5-to-1.
No.
Okay. The non-Brian McLaughlin.
Well. Well, I feel like when we don't use it that much, or for people, I'm not an MPD that much, so the one Becky's gonna do is easier for me to remember.
Well, it might be easier for me too. So that's just what I learned here at OHSTAR.
Yeah. Brian's not here to defend himself, so.
Not under the bus.
Well,
Yeah.
Brian's like, he's super expert.
Yeah, maybe I bet that's how they do it with the search and rescue.
Yeah, I mean, it's like second nature to him.
Yeah.
All right. So what she showed me was you take
Here's our 3-to-1. Okay.
this off,
Okay.
That's another
put
thing.
this
is,
guy
like,
on,
Yep.
this thing's like
and then you
dirty.
pull this back, and then you pull it over, turn it over, and that's how they go on.
Oh.
So that one goes there.
Oh, well, it's
Yeah. It's the same thing. You're just
kind of
doing
the
it
same
up
thing, but you do
closer,
it at the
so that you
prusik.
don't lose
So that you
your.
don't switch.
Okay, that's the hard way to. That makes more sense though.
Well, that seems a whole lot easier to
And
me.
then you bring that one back,
yeah.
Okay,
and you
yeah.
attach
Yeah,
it.
give it to Ryan.
Sorry, I have one too many. I got a little crazy with my. Bigger.
Happens. Totally get it.
So you swap it right at that.
Now you
Holy.
should be able to just take it back, connect it, and it shouldn't be twisted. Hopefully.
That seems a lot easier. Yeah.
Okay, that looks
Alright.
cleaner.
Now pull the haul line and see if we get it up.
I got it. There.
So, that's probably also
Good?
Looks good.
looks good.
Looks good.
Probably better in terms of twisting.
Just so you can see it.
Also,
Yeah.
Back and then
Probably not twist as
pull it
easy
back up.
Yeah.
because when you pull out all that line back that distance, it's much more apt to get twisted.
Yep.
So yeah, Jeff was right.
Okay.
Do you normally just start with 5-to-1 though, or do you start with 3-to-1, and if that's
We
too difficult,
start-
you
It depends.
go over to 5?
Yeah.
It kind of depends on who the rescuer is and the weight of the dog, for example, and things like that. There's
How
sort
many
of a
people
sweet
you
spot.
have.
Oh,
yeah.
right. How many haulers?
So if you can get away with doing a 3-to-1,
We don't.
it's
Do we
better.
have a like a?
But like me, you're not gonna haul me up on a 3-to-1.
And if you only have 2 people hauling,
Right.
Yeah.
you're not going to do it very well.
People, how much room do you have?
Right.
So we had Jeff and a large dog recovery, and only 3 max 4 haulers total. So we ended up doing a 9-to-1,
Oh yeah.
which
Yeah.
took a minute to put together.
And a lot
Uh,
longer to haul
Yeah, but it was worth it. We had to.
Yeah,
We had to.
We've been in situations where that makes sense, you know.
And it gives them a job, right? It's instead of, yeah.
When we did that Cammy rescue, we only had 5 people.
Yeah.
Well, actually it was because we had Mike. He was number 5.
Yeah.
So it was really only 4 team members. It was Maddie, Nicole, and myself, and Virginia.
Yeah.
And so we could only do 1 line.
Yeah. And it was that was like a mid to low angle. It wasn't a high angle,
Yeah,
so yeah, we made it work, but
high angle we'd have to have more people.
And it was a high angle, we'd have to have the 2 lines. I don't know if we'd have been able to do a high angle with that, yeah.
And that's why we want to get more people MPD certified, because the team has enough people now, but we ran into a rescue, I think, in the fall where we weren't able to deploy, you know, granted, it was like the middle of the night on Tuesday night or something like that.
Yeah.
Sunday night, maybe. Because we didn't quite have enough MPD people there.
Yeah.
Is that the Hood River one?
I think that was the Hood River one.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
It was Hood River, so it was like, oh, friends of friends of friends were rock climbers. Absolutely. They stated it, but
Yeah. Okay.
we got scooped. We were en route.
Yeah, scooped.
Oh, is that the one where we
Yeah.
turned around at
Yeah.
the park?
We turned around like in halfway or something.
Lewis and
like
Clark
That's right.
or something.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. Okay.
do you want to have these guys do that, or do you want to?
Well, here, I'll set this.